Hi guys, it's the Evil Cake Genius. Spring is around the corner, I swear, even though we had like 80 inches of snow just yesterday, but it's coming, which means Easter candy bars. I have a new candy bar sheet that matches our candy bar mold. And this time, slow learner, but I realized that if I put actual marks on here to fit the mold, you're not guessing and measuring and all that stuff to have it fit in our chocolate mold. So this is our plain candy bar mold, and I've trimmed them so that they fit perfectly in there. So I'm gonna show you how to trim one, but you don't have to sit here and watch me. This is a great one. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 12 on one sheet. So you get 12 bars out of one sheet, which is a great price. And I just cut them all into a strip, and then I cut them this way. So I'm gonna do one of them in white chocolate, one of them, two of them in milk chocolate. I'm gonna nuke these and we'll trim the last ones and get them set in there. So that's going for 30 seconds on high in my microwave. And when you trim them, you want to trim them shiny side up so that you don't nick the cocoa butter printing on there, because I could scratch that off with my fingernail if I wanted to, and I don't want to. So just trim it so that the black line is off. So I'm trimming this one, and that's where a handy dandy craft knife comes in very easily. And because nobody makes a square edged chocolate bar mold, I don't know why, I've actually laid out, can you see there's a little curve there? And so once they're trimmed, I just cut off the curve, and that way it sits flat in the candy bar mold. It doesn't pop up because it's hitting weird things on the corner. So my microwave went off. That's 30 seconds. Let's see how the chocolate's doing while we mess with this. So we're gonna do a Happy Easter. And then you just make sure that it sits flat. It's so much easier. I don't know why I didn't put the trim marks on here earlier. I'm learning. That's going in for another 30. And I'm gonna trim these edges, and this is fun. You can do anything you like. At Christmas I did, and Valentine's Day I did my favorite, which is dried cherries and pistachios, which somebody has informed me online that is spumoni, and I had no idea that was spumoni. And it makes sense because I am half Italian, kids. So of course that's what I like, right? So see, these fit in really nice now. Okay, and this is the most important part. Mega shiny. See how shiny? Shiny. Can I get it to shine? There, you see how shiny that is? This side, not shiny. So you want the matte part facing up. So the pretty side down is what you want. Oh, they're gonna be so cute. So this has been about a minute for 2 bags, and they're ready to roll. Great, Charlie's giving me the hairy eyeball because I have not played with him enough today. I know, once we get the chocolate bars out, we will play toys. Buddy, Skip has given up. He's just laying in his bed and looking out the window. Oh, they can give you that look, right? It makes you just want to drop everything and just give them everything that they ever wanted. Oh, and if you don't know this, I'm talking about my dogs. Not talking about children. I am immune to children, but I have no immunity to dogs. Right, buddy? We control our mom. So what you'll see is that it pops up a tiny bit, not much. And it usually is fine if you just go from the middle, but just to give it an extra little oomph, sometimes I lift this up and I put just a little piece, a little tiny squeeze in there to hold it down. And then that gives me another chance of not having it go under the transfer. And this is just gonna stay on the outside, so it doesn't matter if it's white or chocolate. It's just, we're back. So my iPhone ran out of storage, so I just have to go delete a bunch of crap. And we are back now. So we're gonna do some that are Almond Joy, I think would be fun. So let's do Happy Easter in Almond Joy. Dad's a little overexcited. A little bit too much. That's okay. Do that. We'll get that later. Let me throw some almonds in there. Oh, lovely. And some cocoa butt. There, we got my little Almond Joy friend. Did I drop a coconut in there? I did. Oh my God, there's gonna be coconuts all over there. That's bad, Robin, bad. Is that the coconut? Oh my God. Okay, do your coconut last, people. But just in case, I'm gonna do this one in white chocolate. So I set up a little bit while I was removing things from my iPhone. I'll throw this one on. And just give it a tap just to get rid of any little air bubbles. More there, get most of the way. And let's do this one as well in milk. Let's see what we get. So this is just tapping out air bubbles. A little more here. I'm gonna throw some Easter spring-ish M&Ms on this one. That way you get some chocolate in with your white chocolate. So very important, guys. One more tap. And I'm gonna clean up this little edge. See how it came off? So get that off of there. And we'll get that cleaned up. We don't want it to be overfull is messy. Underfull is fine. I just got a little bit carried away with that. So we'll probably just trim the edge of this when we're done. And now it's stuck to the counter. And then this last one, why don't we just go, let's go simple. We'll just do a nice chocolate bar. And so we'll just do some sprinkles. And sprinkles go on everything. Let's just be real. Perfect. Here we go, get those in there so that they can lay flat. We're gonna throw these in the freezer until they are set up. Now, again, the longer the better. You can't overdo these. But you can, if you underdo them, then we have all sorts of issues with the chocolate, the transfer not coming off of the chocolate. So I'm gonna throw these in and we'll be right back. So these have been in the freezer for about 15 minutes and you can see just like they want to come out. So we're gonna flip them. If they don't come out that easily, put them back. So they are ready to roll. Now we just need to get, so this is where we put that little bit of, you see that? It's hard to tell. That little bit of white chocolate to hold the sheet down. That's what that is. So that's gonna come off as soon as we get in here. And don't forget to take off the transfer because they look the same after you've taken them off. God, these are cute. Look at that. Oh my God. That's so cute. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab my X-Acto. So it has a nice little edge. Pop on my gloves. Nope, not there. So we're gonna just really gently feel around here until we can get under. There you go, see that? It's coming off. So now we go really nice and slow because if the pattern isn't, let's see, how can I do this? If the pattern is sticking to the acetate, we throw it back in the freezer, but you can see pattern is not sticking to the acetate. The pattern has stuck to the bar. I think this is my favorite candy bar I have ever made. That is so stinking cute and 0 time to make those. Oh my God. Ooh, they're so cute. So same thing. We're just gonna you gotta find on the corner here where that sheet actually is. In there, you can see, and then it pops right up. Again, you really can't go too long in the freezer. Just forget about them for a little while. And then they come off beautifully. If you rush it, it knows and it punishes you for it. Yes, the pastry gods are a pretty vengeful bunch. As soon as you think you know what you're doing, they're gonna remind you that you absolutely nothing, Jon Snow. So here we go again. See, nothing on my, look at that. These are so cute. Can't stand the cuteness, guys. Oh my God. So cute. Wait, oh, happy Bunny Day, everybody. And as usual, I forgot something. I've laid out boxes that fit these bars perfectly. So for gifting, you are in a really good place. So just hold it. Sorry. It is ready to roll. And if you're selling them or if you're just gifting them to people, it is set for you. Because that always bugs me. What do we put these in? DG. And that is what you put them in. Nice little ribbon or a homemade sticker, and they fit perfectly. Now, happy Bunny Day.